Divya, welcome to Filme Shilmy. I am so glad to have you on here. I've been waiting to chat with you, and I think a lot of us have been waiting for you to go into Bigg Boss as well for God knows how long. So, how much of a long time coming has it been, first of all?
I am very excited. Earlier, when I had an opportunity to go in the house, I wasn't sure about myself. And usually, Anuj, you might have seen maximum amount of celebs who enter the house. They either want another push in their career, or more, or probably they're dipping down and they want a kickstart, so they want to go there in the house. And
Mhm.
but they don't understand that there is so much of baggage already that you're going through, that nothing is fine in your life, and then you enter a show that is so challenging, and you feel like, oh my god, why have I come here, and what am I doing there? So I don't want that situation. So I was actually waiting for my time to be right, and time to be I wanted to outshine in my profession, in my career, in my regular life, so that I don't have any baggages coming from outside world, and I just
Mhm.
have to deal with those people in the house. And that's going to
Yeah.
be my aim, and that's going to be my strategy. I have my web show coming on the 20th of August. It's one of the biggest breaks, and 12 years of struggle. For the first time, somebody like Ekta Kapoor has seen that actor in me, and somebody has given me that platform, so I'm very thankful to her. And then Karan Johar, and then Salman Khan. Anuj, I'm playing big. I am
Dude,
very happy.
yeah. This is that dream that I think everyone worked. I mean, this is the dream, right? I mean, I'm sure even when you began, as an actor or as a model, whatever you wanted to pursue in this career, right? I'm sure that's what your goal was to actually end up working in this sort of space, right? Would you agree with that as well?
I 100% agree. And even the show that I'm talking about, Cartel, it has 136 established actors on board.
Supriya Pathak ma'am is one of them,
Priya
one of the key
Pathak is
actors in
also there. And then I
Okay.
I am so blessed. So I feel like, when there is an inner calling in your life, Anuj, when you know that things are going to be nice from now. I think
Yeah.
that calling is coming in, and obviously, my dad's blessings are always with me. He
Hmm.
left us last year
Oh,
due to COVID,
I'm
but
so sorry.
yeah, and we had a very bad emotional time in my life. And after that incident, fir to yaar, fuck it, Then my
Yeah.
life was fearless. Then nothing could move me, and that was my biggest fear. And I've overcome very beautifully. And I think I'm all set and ready to go inside the house, and I'm just gonna fucking enjoy. It's gonna be a nice journey.
Yes, I was gonna say actually that because I think I watched an interview where I think you were talking about Cartel. I think someone had asked you about Big Boss, and you were saying about why Varun Sood is not coming into Big Boss, and you said because he's more perfect for Khatro, and you're perfect for Big Boss because of the fact that you are fearless. And I think this fearless nature, how do you think that will help you with inside the house as well? I mean, you've been into the show before. I mean, you've had an appearance before. So how do you think that whole fearless nature will help you in the show?
Anuj, I have been a part of that show as a guest once, and that Divya Agarwal was quite different. As I said, I wasn't prepared at all. That Divya Agarwal was quite insecure, quite weak, but honest. So I think that honesty actually helped me out that time. I know I wasn't liked by a lot of people that time, but I
Mm,
was very sure that I'll come back. Aaj nahi kal. I knew that I will be called for the name I am, and not because of the people around me, whoever it is. And that I've proved, and I think I am pretty much ready for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And in fact, because of that, I mean, what sort of people do you think you would get along with in the house, Divya? And which sort of people would you not get along with? I mean, given the fact that you've been on reality shows before, so this isn't exactly your first endeavor on a reality show of this nature. So, what sort of personalities do you think you'd gel on well with in particular?
I love hardworking and passionate people. I am very fond of passionate people. I love people who believe in themselves, and I think that is going to be my vibe. Either that's going to be my vibe, or you can say it like two alphas clashing together. You know, thinking big, thinking dreaming big. And I feel that if that comes up, you'll see a very healthy and a very fun competition, because it's always been so stressful. I'm not saying I won't be stressful. I'm not saying that I won't put up a fight. Wherever needed, I will put up a fight. But I have watched seasons of Bigg Boss where people just say it for the sake of saying it, and I hate that. And I'm gonna fucking
Right.
pinpoint every one of them if they fucking pick up and spoil the mental peace for no.
Uh-huh. Right. And I think I mean the OTT platforms, I mean you've already forayed into that. You've got Cartel, you've done Ragini MMS if I'm not wrong as well.
Yeah.
You've done so many, had different experiences. So I guess you must kind of know, because Big Boss is the first time it's coming on OTT. So I guess you must know the pulse of what audiences expect from such reality shows and such content as well on the platform, right?
Yeah, yeah. And my only funda for life, Anuj, would be you can't keep everybody happy. Whatever you do, there'll be 50% of the people who are going to love you, 50% people are going to hate you. So why not do those things which actually make you happy and make you feel better? And
Hmm.
even
Hmm.
after even after being yourself, even after you out of the game, at least you'll have that clarity, that okay, I was myself and I take complete responsibility of whatever actions I have taken. But what is
Hmm.
it like for being yourself? Imagine that kind of feeling. That's freedom to me. And
Right.
Karan Johar hosting it, it's going to be obviously over the top. And Divya Agarwal was always known as over the top. I have pulled up stints earlier that were always over the top, and people used to think, okay, she's faking it, she's dramebaz, she's this, she's that. But they don't
Right.
understand, if Ranveer Singh can have that amount of energy, why not Divya Agarwal? Like, I
Yeah,
really
why not?
so much.
Well, I guess if you're you, then that's what you are, right? It's about presenting yourself. I mean, I think that's exactly what Big Boss is known for. But I think also, the fact that you have, like I said, participated in such shows, and there has been confrontations before in the shows that you've been a part of as well. Um, how much, I think, number one, do you sort of prepare yourself for personal revelations coming out in public and a personal bate coming out in such a crazy way? Number one, that, and secondly, how do you deal with conflict in particular?
I am honest, Anuj, and you'll be really happy to know that I've made amends with my ex, and Priyank and I
Oh,
are very good
oh,
friends now, and
that's
everything is
great.
nice and settled. And because we have realized, whatever happens in life happens for good. If
Hmm.
Priyank and I wouldn't have parted our ways, I don't think I would have got such a humble and such a sweet person like Varun. And I'm really thankful to life for actually deviating me from the wrong decisions. And I've always been lucky. I've been guarded and guided by the gods. I always call myself a god's child. So I think
Yeah.
there are no such controversies, yeah. And Anuj, I'm an open book, no matter what. Like, people know
Mm.
everything about me. There's nothing that they don't know. And it's been a journey of 12 years, Anuj. Life has taught me so much. That experience is all going to come out in the show. They'll all see how things work. And I'm really excited to see Karan, because I have a very beautiful background story which is quite inspiring. In
Oh.
2011, so as it was a 12 years of struggle, so I've come and I've passed through every stage of being in the film industry. And I was a background artist in his film Student of the Year 2011.
Oh,
And I was
that's
far away somewhere and watching him and watching Alia, Siddharth, Varun doing like killing it. And I knew it. Oh my God, these guys are going to be biggies in no time. And I used to always think, yaar, mere aise din kab aayenge? So I think it has taken 10 years. I am not
mm,
lying. It has taken 10 years. But today I can say that all of those things were all worth it. अगर ये मुझे 10 साल पहले मिल जाता तो मेरी मेरी जुबान ही नहीं होती to speak to Karan Johar, I wouldn't have been
yeah,
this
yeah,
confident. So this is the
sure.
face of, doing so much and experiencing so much. And I think he's gonna love my personality.
Oh, definitely. And I think the fact that you are so confident, the fact that you are so open and honest as well, I think that's something which a lot of us can sort of resonate with a lot. And I think our viewers enjoy watching certain characters like that. I mean, you've seen Big Boss, you know it. I think you know the pulse of that too as well. Has there been anyone, obviously besides Priyanka as well, because as you said, you're friends now, and he's a lovely guy and he did very well on the show when he was there. So
And I
besides
respect
him,
his work. I respect his talent.
yeah, he's
Varun
done
and I,
really well.
we both respect his dancing skills. We both are
Too
very,
good.
yeah.
Very, very good. So I think because obviously besides him, who else did you look up to a lot on the show, especially contestant wise? Has someone really been inspiring?
There are two people from my favorite season, season 13. and I was hosting a parallel show on Voot called Voot Night Live, where I've
Ah,
closely watched all of these contestants. And that
uh-huh.
show was with RJ and Mole, and it was a
Okay.
live show. And we have watched the season very closely. And I think I love Rashmi Desai also because she's a great friend. She's like an elder sister, and she was
Yeah.
real. She was real. She was from the heart, and she was
Yes.
emotional. She felt everything. Whatever she felt was all true. I know her personally, so I can relate. And Siddharth
Mhm.
Shukla was unfiltered as fuck. I mean,
Yes.
I loved the way he was, so unfiltered, so raw, and that's me. That's exactly me. I don't care about people. How do they think? And you know, I'm just gonna take care of one thing, that I don't cross my line. That's it.
Hmm. Right. Well, I think sadly we have to wrap up there, Divya. I mean, there's so much more, but hopefully we'll leave these bachi kuchi batein afterwards when you come out of the house. Hopefully, depending on what fate has planned and how things go. But wishing you all the very best, Divya. I cannot wait to see you rock the show, and I think it'll be wonderful to see you. So, wishing you all the very best.
Thank you so much, Anuj. God bless you, and
Thank
see you
you,
very
Divya.
soon with the
Thank you.
trophy.
Yeah, lovely. That'll be wonderful. All right, Divya, take care.
Take care. Bye, Anuj.
Bye. Bye.